This game was made by Boston McShoe, and one other guy. He had a writer associated with it who also put in some click events, and I mean it's pretty gorgeous looking. As you can tell, it's in the SCI 0 style. That would be Space Quest 3. It's a prequel. It was made by the same guy who did Decisions of the Elders, which is a game that I played yonks and yonks ago on this channel. Well, let's go. Boston McShoe. Yeah, it's not his real name, but that's the name that we all know and love him by. Before the Star Training, before the Saurians, when piano music still flourished, there was Xenon. A quiet, industrious little humanoid planet nestled in the comfy center of the Xenon galaxy. Not too close to the sun like its hot-headed brothers Ortega and Magmethius, and not too far like cold, forgotten Fleeput. Misspelled Fleeput, but I'm okay with that. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. What is this? The fucking tourist board wrote this? Xenon tourist board, or so they think. Everything's gonna go absolutely haywire. Because secretly, Xenon's top scientists meet in shadow laboratories, sharing top-secret equations, sliding clandestine graphs onto the table. The findings are undeniable. We're all doomed. Xenon's son is dying. For now, the news is confined to hushed whispers. Most people go about their day completely oblivious of their imminent doom. As they should. I mean, that guy, he's just off to work. This is the story of one of them. I believe we play as Roger Wilco's dad or something? Nope, we play as Roger Wilco, an oblivious young guy from Xenon. And not you, the other guy. Mr. Fly Swatter over here. Yes, you are Roger Wilco, and like always, you and your co-worker Jeff are working late. That seems very unlike Roger Wilco, but okay, I'll play ball. You clean up other people's code for a small tech company called Xenotech, and they call you the cleanup crew. He's a janitor already. They don't really. They don't call you anything. You're the coding equivalent of a janitor. I didn't know Roger could code, but he does seem pretty tech-savvy, so sure. Any day now, your boss Xenotech CEO Xander Toledo is going to notice you're the hardest-working guy at this company and give you a promotion. Not bloody likely. Or at least he will when Jeff stops making you look bad by always working harder. Do flies even sleep? Not very long. To be honest, you stopped working an hour ago. You just don't want to be the first one to leave. Think I'll just call it a night soon, says Jeff. Just need to fill out that aptitude test humanoid resources sent over. Jeff isn't your friend anymore, not since you brought in that can of raid. That's right, you forgot to fill yours out. Better do it before you leave. And we're in control. Now, I've played a tiny little bit of this because, you know, I did the news video where I said it was out, so I captured some footage of it, played a little bit of it. So I think I know something of what to do. Well, obviously, not much, because I just click the hand icon and I don't need to touch it. They're voice activated. Stop touching the screen. You open the survey and answer every question in a way that makes it clear you will follow as many orders and absorb as much abuse as it takes to get promoted. Ah, working life. There are a couple of creepy questions at the end asking you to describe your ideal life partner in exacting detail, but you're too tired to care. HR is not your friend. After a few minutes, you're done. Good. Now fuck off, Jeff. I'm gonna call it a Jeff. Buzz off. Me too. Gotta get home for a couple of hours of sleep, then back to the office. Couple of hours. Actually, I think I might keep working. All night. Good idea. You should get cut. Fuck you, Jeff. Buzz off, Jeff. Jeff tells the transporter to send him home. See you bright and early. Probably not that bright. What was that? Was that a flickering? Was that a PC speaker's sound effect? Must have been in your imagination. As we all know, technology is flawless. Alright, we're in control. The music's shut off, so that means... can we speed this up a bit? Thank you. Resume. There we go. It's a chart showing Jeff's productivity. Jeff had it framed. Jeff is a bit of an asshole. Stainless steel dual drawer Stormax filing cabinet. Jeff uses it to organize his various ongoing lawsuits against you. Jeff, you absolute turd burglar. Since most data is stored electronically, the file cabinet is almost empty. In one of the two drawers, you find a note in your boss's handwriting with the title, My Best Jokes. You read further. On my 48th birthday, I told my guests I was 30, and it wasn't a lie. What a terrible joke. Maybe it was a riddle. But in what system is 30 equal to 48? Yeah. As you probably have guessed, this is a hint for a future puzzle. Let me just see. 2 notices on the corkboard. The first says, please wash your own dishes. Your mother doesn't work here. The second one says, Howard's mother now works here. Please disregard. Hey, let's fuck with Jeff's computer. No, wouldn't respond to me. All right, I'm off. It's late. Just go up to the transporter and go home. Okay, fine. You need to walk inside it. Okay, fine. Pedantic little bastard. I am inside it. Come on. All right, hand icon. Hey, walk inside the stupid transporter. Okay, there we go. You walk into the transport and I had to click on the actual speaker hotspot. My apartment. Still nothing. Wasn't there a flickering right after stupid Jeff used the transporter? Couldn't he just have flown home? There's been a power surge. Ugh. You don't actually want to stay here all night. You have to figure out a way to restore power to the transporter. And off I scoot. Stupid Jeff. Next time you're using the transporter first. Chloe the clean droid. She's parked in her charging station. However, it appears the charging station is not currently powered. Alright, let's have a look behind. I love how all the sound effects are PC speaker sound effects. Here's the breaker box with Xenotech's uninterruptible power supply. It is interrupted. One circuit is live while the other two are not. Uninterruptible power circuit. So this thing is broken. Your trained eye identifies the socket as the place where a phase converter might go to power circuit 3. The converter is missing. Where am I supposed to find a phase converter, you ask yourself? Well, let's just have a look around. It's locked. You won't find anything useful in there. Useful, interesting, or helpful. It's the sales department. Nothing interesting ever happens in the sales department. Alpium Craft says he was off yesterday and all day tomorrow. Absolutely disgraceful that I've decided to stream. You can phone all my customers and tell them why I'm late. Thanks. Hey, if you start recording right now, I'll happily leave a message. Hi, this is the Space Quest historian. I'm sorry you can't reach Albium Craft because I'm streaming and I'm way more important than he is. And all of you also. So, bye. Oh, here we go. Xenotech data. Replicating light would suggest that Xenotech has been hacked. And saving my game because I happen to know you can absolutely die here. See, I have a save game already, but I think that one, I'm happy to overwrite that because I downloaded a new version and it's probably, the original one is probably borked. Crack beneath my feet. And if I try to go back over it, hear another crack and death occurs. You feel a slight stinging sensation in your legs, followed quickly by an unendurable pain sensation in your legs. Cue screaming. As a gallon of blood glugs noisily out of your body, you think, oh, I hope I don't need that. You did. Give until it hurts. Alright, back we go. Okay, so walking across once is good. It's the future. You have to talk to them. Okay. You check security logs. Looks like there were 2 recent security incidents. First, the messaging system was hacked. Looks like somebody broke into Xenotech just to send an email. The second attack was to the power system. Must have been a kid messing around. Any serious hacker would know the data center runs on an uninterruptible power supply. That's been interrupted. It looks like the only thing the attack accomplished was stranding you at work for the night. Ooh. And we can... If you'd like to save some time, you could check the registry instead of aimlessly testing all 16 doors. Oh, right. Data Center Registry lists Rack 1, Rack 2, Rack 3. Rack 4 is free, and that's the one we have to walk through to escape death. I'm sure they'll be happy with a late delivery followed by a cryptic voicemail from me. But where's the fun in that? Yep. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the hell am I going? Sensitive data, sensitive data. Dude, it's one of these. Come on. Go to the front so you can see what you're doing. Oh, you rotten bastard. Rack 2, rack 3, rack 4. Okay, here we go. The door to rack 4 clicks open. Sucking in your breath, you squeeze yourself into the tiny opening effortlessly, and quickly discover you can't turn around. Luckily, it looks like the back wall of the rack also opens. You squeeze claustrophobically through the back of the rack and decide you'd rather not do that again. We got a point! Fire alarm. So we probably shouldn't press that, should we? Why not? Maybe the fire department will show up and help you get the power back on. An alarm is set to Xenotech's state-of-the-art fire suppression system. It springs into action. First, observe safety protocols. It asks Xenotech's state-of-the-art human detection system if the room is unoccupied. The human detection system, having not been installed, says nothing. Satisfied, the fire suppression system floods the room with carbon dioxide. Well, okay. Oh, wait. There's something I have to pick up down there. I forgot about that. Alright, let's do this again. I have a feeling you have to look at all of this stuff. Triggers. So many triggers. And now we reach in and grab wire of some kind. Electrical cord. Gotcha. And I do believe we use electrical cord in this puppy. A bypass is an option. You need to convert the current somehow between circuits 1 and 3. Can I at least connect it to 2? You connect one end of the wire to circuit 2 and the other to the UPS. Boom! You've managed to get power to circuit 2 without killing yourself. The elevators to Xander Toledo's office and Chloe's charging station are now powered. Hey Chloe, what's up? What's your status? Oh, darling, I feel so drained. In my mind, she sounds a bit like Lady Piermont, or Danielle Piermont from Beneath the Steel Sky. Was there a power outage? I've been standing on this charging station for hours. There was a minor situation, but I got it fixed. You are a gem, dear. You know, yesterday I found a loose buckasoid under your co-worker Jeff's desk. Actually, she went from Piermont to I actually don't know. I wouldn't clean it because it's technically employee property, not litter. It's Tim Curry's butler from Gabriel Knight. You know, when Malia Getty's butler, Tim Curry also voiced him. But I suppose you could take it as a token of my appreciation. Oh, cheerio. You could treat yourself to a game of Astro Kitten. Mr. Toledo has the high score. One of the boys in sales said it'll spit out a prize to anyone who beats the boss for the top spot. You're repaying me by getting me to look under a co-worker's desk for a buckasoid so I can beat an arcade game that will give me a prize for a high score. It seems like I'm doing most of the work for this repayment. I'm a robot, honey. They don't pay me. If you want a token of my gratitude, that's what I got. Alright. Cheers, Chloe. Beneath the steel by. Look under the desk. You emerged 1 buckasoid and 1,000 fly hairs richer. Thanks, Chloe. Thanks very much indeed. Alright. I happen to know that you don't actually have to play a minigame for this. But look for a coin slot. Oh, you pedantic little bastard. How hard could it be to master a stupid arcade game? 5 seconds later, all of your Astro Kittens float dead in an asteroid field. You're glad nobody was watching. You're not going to steal away the high score from your boss with a performance like that. You can see the high score belongs to... Ace. Must be your boss's nickname. And the hint for that is... Ooh, swanky. You have to key in something on this keypad. His private elevator is protected by a 4-digit code. You need to figure out his password. You've learned that his nickname is Ace, and you read the weird joke he told you about 30 instead of 48. Still not funny. How's that going to help you? It's times like this you wish you were half as smart as your computer. The hint is that it's hexadecimal. Can we go? You've entered 4545. That is incorrect. I do think, however, so when I played this, I actually went and looked up a hexadecimal converter online and did that, but I think there is actually one on Roger's computer, is something I've figured out later. What do the letters A stand for? Nothing. Blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. Blah-de-blah. That's not helpful at all. Converter from hexadecimal to decimal. Here we go. Really? No kidding. Here you go. Oh, you fucking bastard. Loads up a vintage calculator-like converting app that requires you to actually touch the numbers. Cute. A, C, E, 2766. Cheers. Dust says he did that on his computer as well. Yeah. It's just us being quicker than the game. 2766. And that is the correct code. But it is nice of the developers to actually put in a hexadecimal converter in the game itself. Oh, cheers. And now we have access to his office. You just hope Ace has left the building. And he has. Good timing. Looks like your boss just called it a day. And there's the view of the Markscottian Sea from up here is jaw-dropping. Your parents used to take you to that very beach when you were a kid and attempt to drown you. The weather's far too cold for that lately, for some reason. Anyway, it's definitely the kind of executive corner office you wouldn't mind having when you're running things. We are not ever going to be running things. Looking in desk drawers is steal our boss's shit. Personal files. Bottom left drawer is empty. Top right drawer has a management book, something about the 7 powerful habits of winning influential parachutes. Okay. Hey, off he scoots. "1001 arcade cheat codes. Astro. Oh, no wonder your boss is the Ace. You look up Astro Kitten. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. That should come in handy if you ever play another game. Which we will. And it's a display case with a plaque that reads Face Converter Model A, which is what we need for the power thing. Downstairs. We can't just pick it up because it's behind a 3-inch layer of employee-proof glass. But we do need to get back to that in just a tick. Actually, we need to search his seats. There's a Buckasoid here somewhere. Was that? Oh, it's in his chair. How much of this have you played before? Just a small. I got as far as back to Roger's apartment. So this whole bit with the office and restoring power, I've done all of that. Although it was a very long time ago, so I'm kind of blanking on a few things. But I haven't gotten any further than that. Hey, you're practically a wow, that's a hard word. Buck-a-bazillionaire. And off we fuck. Check his head. It looks like an office that Passionate Patty would seduce some CEO or something similar. Probably. Look for coins. Oh. You saunter up to the arcade cabinet for another round, this time armed with a secret weapon. Cheating. You insert the Buckasoid and enter the cheat code with the joystick. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. You hear a ding noise from deep inside the cabinet. The game starts. Your first Astro Kitten quickly meets its death, but you're getting the knack. With your second kitten, you make it to the final boss, a predictably canine-based alien ship. With your third and final kitten, You beat the game. Well done, Roger. You hear a click on the other side of the coin slot. As Chloe promised, the machine spits out a prize. A ring! Now, if only you could find a woman to give it to. But for that to happen, you'd have to start dating. And for that to happen, you need to figure out a way to leave this office at some point. And I do believe the ring has a diamond on it. Sapphire. Well, close. Moderately priceless. Fine. An eminently affordable sapphire ring. Back up we go. I've already forgotten the fucking passcode, and I do believe it expects me to punch it in twice. Nope, it didn't. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Dawes says he got just about leaving the apartment, so he may go away if I get any further than that. Right. No problem. Interesting idea. See, that's usually a message reserved for when you don't actually do that, but here we go. The thick employee-proof glass is no match for your sapphire. You cut out a circle and grab the device inside the glass cabinet. Ah. You can bet this memory chip contains the blueprint for a 4D printer to create a face converter, and that is indeed what we shall use it for. Yeah. Oh, Jenkins. Ooh, Billy Mitchell. If anyone's been watching, oh shit, what's his name? Carl Jobst's channel about the Billy Mitchell saga. Oh god. Not getting into it right now, but holy shit. Alright, stuff this in the 4D printer. Carl Jobst, yes. 4D printer eagerly reads the model code stored off your memory stick. Not mine, but, well, technically now it is, and springs to life. The printer carries out the blueprint's instructions layer by layer until it's finally done. A phase converter, Model A, brand new and hopefully ready for use. Well, in you go, Sonny. I needed to pick it up, I guess. Okay. Nice work. The phase converter is now safely in your pants. That's not where I usually keep safe stuff, but okay. Oh, hello. We can use the mouse wheel to cycle between icons as well. Not as effective as middle mouse button to always change back to walk, but I'm just going to keep harping on that. Converter slides into the socket, and boom! Circuit 3 finally comes to life. Nice adventuring. Now if that transporter's up and running, you can finally go home. Let's just check in with Chloe, see how she's doing. Nah. She seems drained. Let's leave it a recharge. I shall convert the face of my pants. What? Just scoot on over to the side, and there we go. My apartment. You feel the air draft of the transporter and lose the ground under your feet. Space Quest 6. Reference. Alright, after a long night spent wandering around abandoned room, putting strange items in your pants, and solving math riddles, you gratefully head home. With your last calorie of energy, you flop your exhausted puzzle-solving carcass into bed. Strange items in my pants is the Wilco way? Oh yeah. I mean, if he can fit a ladder in there, he can certainly fit just about anything. A new day dawns to find you snoring loudly at it. I really like the writing in this. Hey, Nav! Good to see you. Your Gradutopia alarm quietly, at an almost imperceptible volume, plays the most achingly beautiful song you've ever heard. You lunge out of bed and turn the alarm off before it can play more. Alarm technology has progressed a lot from its primitive origins. At first, the Xenon alarm clocks were designed to be as loud and irritating as possible, the theory being that their owners would enjoy waking up just to make them stop. Unfortunately, they were so loud and irritating that once turned off, there was never a good enough reason to turn them back on again. Decades of work were slept through. Eventually, alarm scientists hit upon the perfect compromise. An alarm that emits the most beautiful sound ever designed for the human ear, which over the course of a minute, raises slowly to an ear-pummeling 200 decibels. And I suddenly phased out of existence and back again. Warrior Tark, you have just joined into A Son of Xenon, a Space Quest fan game by Boston McShue, the same guy who did, just gonna delete that one, who did, Decisions of the Elders. Roger's apartment? Oh, the lilting piano of Roger's apartment. And this is roundabout where I got up to, so from this point on, we're sort of in the dark. I got a little further, something about breaking this vase. Nicely dropped. Luckily for you, the vase is not expensive, or nice to look at, or good, which you know because you bought it. Even luckier for you, your only roommate is a vacuum cleaner. You bag up a few steps as your little roomie attacks the problem. With a nice lilting synth sound effect too. It busily spins 1,000 tiny blades to cut up the vase shards, and any dirt the shards might have been laying on, into a pile of smaller, messier shards that it sloppily vacuums up into itself. With the sound of a tentacle vomiting, like from Day of the Tentacle. Wait! You shout just in time to see the little vacuum greedily inhale your wristband. Oh, we're gonna be late for work, aren't we? Too late, your robot vacuum does its job quickly and thoroughly. It retreats back to its cavity in the wall with your wristband in its belly. You realize with a sinking feeling that without the chip embedded in your wristband, you're stranded at home. This is a disaster, as the lilting piano will testify. Jeff is probably doing your tasks for you and letting everyone know how easy they are. You need to get to work. Well, this button activates the sink function of your dual function bathroom, and this button activates the toilet function. We need a shit. Absolutely need a big old pile of poop. Sit. Your mom gave you this poster when you moved out. Maybe she thought you were planning to get yourself a literate Xenonian shepherd. Nope, just always sit down. We need toilet paper. Extra soft because that's how you roll. How about the brush? Nope, never used this brush and you're not starting now, so that's a very disgusting toilet. What is that thing doing? Stop that. Ooh. Retro-styled sink. Let's wash up. You quickly scrub yourself clean since you recently invested in a new miracle toothpaste that removes plaque so well the ads warned you not to use it more than once a month. Your morning ritual is complete. Oh, my mirror's broken. Okay, what else we got in here? Various liquids, powders, and unguents with the unenviable task of hiding the smells your body makes and disguising the features your body has. Do I need any of them? Nope. Is this my fridge? No, it's an atmospheric water generator that provides you with clean, drinkable water. In less technologically advanced days, you would have to drink out of the toilet. Okay. Shoots finger guns and flips off mirror, Curtis Craig style. This is a Cleanmatic clothes cleaner. Just stuff your dirty crap into it and it spits clean crap back. Okay, let's have a look in the bed. Let's have a look at whatever the hell this thing is behind the vase I broke. It's a post-it. On the yellow slip of paper, there's a note with your own handwriting. Don't mess with the bed. Seems ominous. By removing the post-it, you've revealed a switch. Saving my game. Gonna have a temp save going on, I think. Because I'm about to mess with the bed. You warned yourself. Alright. What was past Roger so worried about? The bed works great. Gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh, it's my favorite blue shirt. It's soaked up its daily liter of anxiety sweat from your body and vacuum sealed itself to the bottom of your bed. You got it. And we are dead. The next time you warn yourself not to do something, don't do it. Bloodstain. Nice. You've been a real mattress load. Alright. So we definitely want to do that. But we also want to securely pick this thing up somehow. What kind of books does Roger read? All the installments of your favorite adventure game series. You had the good fortune to find them at an Xenon web auction. Oh. Like me. So many game boxes. Okay, how's Nav doing? Looks like a hatch. It's an old navigational droid, model Nav 201. Your father took it from an alien ship when he rescued your mother a few months before your birth. So I'm Roger Jr. Oh, I thought it was... Oh. It's a story he never got tired of telling that you almost immediately got tired of hearing. Some used droid dealers tried to buy it off of you a few years back. They liked its cute antenna, but you didn't have the heart to sell your old buddy. So that's what happened to Nav. You used to tell the Nav 201 everything when you were a kid. These days you don't chat as much. Not because you have more friends. You just ran out of things to talk about. Can we open the hatch of little Navi? The hatch is locked and there's no keyhole. You remember playing with the droid and storing things in its belly when you were a kid, but you've long since forgotten how to open it. Okay. Well, we have a computer over here. You don't have time to mess with it. Do I have anything? No, I just have this thing. Does this open hatches on robots? No, there must be a simpler way to open the hatch. Maybe yank on its antenna. Okay. Pink click and the hatch opens. Is that a hammer? There's a hammer in your droid's belly. Maybe it's a hammer-shaped toy. Anyway, you must have played with it when you were a kid. And we just chuck the hammer at... You don't remember putting it there, but hey, free hammer. Oh, just chuck it at the shirt and hope something happens. Hey, what's this quirky boardy thing? The door to my wardrobe. Probably should put on a shirt at some point. What weird timeline are we in? If this is Junior who also had Roger around, something weird must be going on. If this is Junior who also had Roger around, something weird. I would assume this is Roger Jr. before Xenon went to shit. Obviously. Well, completely to shit. But since the son of Xenon is dying... Yeah, that does actually seem kind of weird. Well, we'll work it out somehow. A metal coat hanger. Pairs of pants. Alright, the coat hanger, we can probably extend that and reach the shirt. Alright, utilizing next level ingenuity and years of training as an engineer, you managed to reshape your coat hanger into... whoop! A regular hook. Okay, so now at least we can have shirt. Whoop. Keeping a distance between you and your bed, you angle for your favorite shirt. Plop. You safely pocket your wrinkled shirt. Good work following your own advice. And we probably need to shove this in the cleaning thing. 'Cause sweat, soaky. You insert your dirty shirt into the upper slot of your Cleanmatic clothes cleaner. It plays a Philip Glass tune for some reason. A few seconds later, the machine happily vomits out your favorite shirt, cleaned and pressed. Cheerio, Miss Sophie. Alright, we're ready for work, I guess. Although we still don't have our wristband, so could you come out, please? It's controlled by the vacuum, doesn't open manually. Guess we cause some sort of disturbance? And that is conundrumy. I think the only thing we haven't really... Oh, there's something on the floor here. A small box of medicated powder you use to keep things fresh downstairs. This seems like a thing we should have. You pick up your very personal care product just in case. Alright, here we go. Okay, temp save again. Let's just try and drop this on the floor. You open up the box of powder and generously dump a pile of it onto the spotless floor. Come here, boy. Full of dirt and the satisfaction of a job well done, the little robot vacuum heads back to its home in the wall. Pick it up, 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 you little bastard! And stops! Maybe it malfunctioned, or it's full. Either way, whew, you can take your time figuring out your next move. I'm gonna pick it up. Kneel down to inspect your little vacuum pot. It's got a full belly and it's probably no longer a threat to your poor fingers. Kill robot. Oops, guess it found a little more room. Fine motor skills are overrated anyway. In fairness to your vacuum room, your hands were pretty dirty. Okay. Probably have to use the hammer on it. Just, yeah, fucking kill the robot. Yeah, see what happens when you don't kill robot? Bam! Are you my friend? It chirps innocently. Okay, it only says that in your head. It can't actually talk because it's not alive. It's just a home appliance. It has no hopes or dreams. Still you feel strangely guilty about smashing it open with the hammer. Anyway, you smash it open with the hammer. Give. Oh, goodness. There we go. Little bit of pixel hunting, and everything was sorted. Xenotech! Let's go! Error. Make sure you wear... What? I am wearing the stupid wristband. I just hammered a vacuum cleaner to death for it. Error. That destination code is no longer readable. Your wristband's chip is partially corrupted. But if you can read that, why can't you read... Oh, fuck it. Apparently the chips in these things aren't designed with a robot vacuum's digestive system in mind. Fine, what destination codes can you read? Available locations: 1. Lizard Lounge, 1987 Layford Drive, Low District, Xenopolis. Never heard of this place. Probably became prepackaged with your wristband as part of a promotion. It's impossible to get rid of the ads in these things. Still, as long as it has a door, maybe you can walk the rest of your way to work. Xenotech has some pretty paranoid policies about bringing weapons to work. You left a sharp pencil in your pocket once and got tasered by a security robot. You decide to ditch the hammer and the hook. Good idea. Well, Lizard Lounge. Off we go. Layford Drive, yes. Oh, hey, Patty. An elegantly dressed woman seems to be the only guest in the hottest nightclub in the Low District this morning. No points for guessing that the Low District is a reference to Allo. Leisure Suit Larry. Just leaving that in the VOD for people wondering. She taps her fingers impatiently on the bar table. Hopefully, whoever she's waiting for will show up soon. She doesn't look like a woman to be kept waiting. Eventually, she decides to freshen up. We see all of this from our third eye vantage point or something. Hope I wasn't wrong about him, the woman mutters to herself before the door closes behind her. Hey, we're here. So this is the Lizard Lounge, you think? It sure is, well, dark. Welcome to the Lizard Lounge, sir, a friendly robot tells you as it rolls your way. I'm Isaac, your friendly bartend droid. You'd probably like it a little brighter in here, he says. Why, did he just read your mind? No, I can't read your mind, he says, reading your mind again. Your pupils expanded and you emitted pheromones specific to dissatisfaction. It's nothing as sophisticated as the wonderful Skynet series, but your simple meat brain should find this bright and relaxing. If there's anything else your synapses can muster up the neurons to think of, please don't hesitate to ask. Oh, hi, oh, what's her name? From Leisure Suit Larry 3. Won't open up to you unless you get closer. Oh, let's give that a shot. I am close. Oh god, there's a door. I wouldn't do that. The morning traffic is incredibly dense right now. Sure. Thanks for the help. Isaac shakes his head. He probably wouldn't have become a regular anyway. Well then. Ooh, Skynet. Is that a poster for that old Holo series Skynet? You ask Isaac. That was one of the worst shows on... Skynet was the greatest Holo program of all time. Great robot acting, flawless robot writing, interesting robot build sets, bright, well-framed robot lighting. Okay, sure. Just gonna go to the bathroom and see what happens. The red door remained closed as you approach. The red symbols above indicate the washroom is occupied. Well, Isaac, what else you got? Good morning, I'm Isaac, your bartend droid. I already knew that. Well, as long as I have the chemical formula, what can I get you? Well, a cleaning robot ate my wristband, and now none of the codes work, so I'm kind of stranded here. Isaac nods in patient understanding, although you can tell he bristled a bit at you, blaming everything on the robot. Well, you can't walk. The morning traffic is too dense right now. You'd be killed instantly. I could call you a cab. Pat the pockets of your inventory pants theatrically. I'm a little low on cab fare right now. I could just piggyback on her shoulders, right? Your brain stops in mid-thought. You try not to stare. She's the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Don't stare. Don't stare. You're staring. You're staring. Futurama made the same joke in the Titanic episode. Yeah. Oh, cheers, DOS Gamerman, for the yeah. Oh, thanks. And this is as far as you got. So have fun. Thanks. I will have a chat. You have to maintain eye contact. Oh, what? When did this turn into a Leisure Suit Larry game? Smoothly as you can manage, you approach the woman. Only you weren't so nervous. Probably should have had a drink. Hello, dithering. My god, she's even more breathtaking up close. Although, she also sort of resembles a magic eye painting. It's uncanny. She's almost literally the exact description of the perfect woman you gave that HR survey last night. Play it cool. Make small talk. As long as she doesn't smile at you, you'll be... She smiles at you. She's literally stealing my breath. Help. Give your inventory pants a theatrical pat. Where is phone? And then you slink up. Oh, brilliant. Looking for a little confidence? I can synthesize a solution for that if you're interested. Not so loud. Can I get you a drink? Oh, I'd love one, but I'm a little low on funds at the moment. I took you for a paying customer. I understand. Would you like a free glass of water before I make you leave, deadbeat? Yes. Certainly, sir. One water coming up. One, free water. Deadbeat. I do have money. I forgot my wallet in my other inventory pants. Of course, sir. Please don't steal anything. The bartend droid rolls to the right end of the counter and takes a short look at the sign on the wall. Right, H2O. Your free water, sir. May it help you find the strength to become a functioning member of society. I have a job. Of course, sir. Oh, so we mess with the sign to produce some sort of... Yeah, this is an interesting puzzle. I'm guessing we don't actually drink the water. You may not be a rockstar chemist, but even you know the formula for water when you see it. Please leave that alone. I got the formula for water and alcohol confused once. One of my barflies had some trouble, he says, indicating to the table attached to the ceiling. I put the sign up there to make sure that never happens again. Okay, so we need a pen. We shall mess with it. Do we give her some water? Let's do this again. She's a very patient woman. If you want to hold this woman's gaze, you need to do something about your self-confidence. Yes, Isaac, I get that. Oh, I can go to the restroom now, actually. Her eyes that look in 2.5 separate directions, yeah. Ooh, more pixel hunty. A bottle chained to the bathroom wall. The label is faded, but you assume it to contain a cleaner for the urinal. Small cabinet. There's a keyhole in the door, and that's a problem. Locked. However, no, we don't have any sharp implements because we don't carry those. Surprise, you need a key to unlock this. Probably you have to talk to Isaac about that. What the hell is this thing? An animation of a waterfall. Very encouraging. Have a look in the plants. Whatever function this tree is fulfilling standing next to a toilet is probably not decorative. What is that? It's a stylish toilet seat. Model Sit and Wait. Designed by Sydney Y. Next to it is a small hole with what looks like a document inside. There's a single sheet of paper in the pigeonhole. Looks like there's something printed on both sides. Magazines were better bathroom reading when they were longer than a single page. At least it's two-sided. There's an article from the New Journal of Chemistry on the front about how changing a single letter in a chemical equation will change the chemical entirely. Really? Let's flip it around. On the back, you find an in-depth article about Skynet, that awful Hollow series made by robots, which the robot bartender loves. Yes, so all we need to do now is be able to change. Toilet is higher on the wall than the sink is. Hey, that's how this shit works. Oh, I could just mess with this. You grab the empty bottle and try to pull it off the bathroom wall because, well, grabbing everything that isn't bolted to the wall and shoving it in your pants is what you do best. In any case, it is bolted to the wall. However, you do find that something is rattling around inside. Can we somehow decide to investigate the source of the rattling further? Shaking the bottle again, you turn it over. Something small lands in your open palm, a little metal key. Well, that was surprisingly easy, actually. Alright, let's see if it fits. Boom! What do we have here? A small vial. It's empty and it smells terrible. Well, it's a small empty vial. According to the label, it once contained a strong alcohol-based cleaning agent. It also reads C2H5OH. It's safe to assume that this is the chemical formula of alcohol. So, is this all we need? We need more than that, apparently. Okay, oh, wait, can we use this? It's too dry and powdery to stick to the sign. Well then, if you pour the water into the powder box, you'll never get the white gunk out. Maybe try it the other way around. Oh. Get out of view of Isaac's first before you ruin one of his glasses. Can fucking do, Squire. Alrighty, Heidi. In you go. You add your special powder to the water and you've successfully created a white doughy mass. Unfortunately for any future rashes in your basement region, it cost you the last of your powder. You dispose of the box. This tune is worth any price they want for the soundtrack, honestly. Man enters bathroom with a glass of water and leaves with a glass of white sticky stuff. Say, Isaac, you were saying something about this show earlier, weren't you? A piece of paper with words on it, but none of this information is in Skynet's Wikipedia entry on Xenon. Oh, good lord! Oh, I must peruse this immediately. Using the chemical formula you found in the restroom, you make a few creative changes to Isaac's cheat sheet. Isaac finishes reading the Skynet article. I love the fact that this puzzle is basically get Roger drunk so he can approach a woman who has shown oceans of patience at this point. New water, please? Could I trouble you for another glass of water? Another free water for the young man who forgot his wallet and won't leave. Why not? What was that formula again? Yeah. That doesn't look right. But I did write it here in a strange handwriting I don't recognize, so it must be right. Here you are, young man. Another free water. May it give you the energy to pick yourself up by your bootstraps and contribute meaningfully to this grand social experiment we call Xenon. Thank Eichel for the synthesized water, and Eichel, what the hell did I just call him? Isaac, and give him the empty glass in return. Full of white gunk. Not suspicious in the least. Adjusting microphone. She has now watched you cheat a robot out of booze. Yes. Well, time to get hammered before work. Gluck gluck, motherfucker. You walk to the center of the room and lift your glass like an idiot. Salut! Oh, pure alcohol goes down smooth, then quickly eats his way through your esophagus. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We definitely need to... Oh, why not? Yeah, maybe fill up some water with this. Add water to the ethanol. Is it safe to drink now? It's a glass of diluted ethanol. Let's give that a shot. Literally. I've been to the bathroom like 4 or 5 times now and she still hasn't left. Salute indeed. Let's get this show on the road. Ah. You return the empty glass to Isaac. A few moments later, you start to feel lightheaded. Good. Oh, come on, you mutter, disheartened. You may have missed a chance to introduce... You had 2 chances so far, and you spent all this time in the bathroom, so, hey. Oh, she fucks again. Come on, falling in love can't be this. Can't take this long, the woman grumbles before disappearing into the toilet for a second time. Ooh, I think she might not be on the level. You had your chance and you blew it. Hold on, she's coming back. This has Space Quest Incinerations vibes all over it. Like, something is going on, and we're too oblivious to realize it, but, you know, the player's just sitting there going, oh, when is he going to realize? Alright, hi. 3rd time's the charm, you're a little buzzed, brimming with unearned confidence, and pretty certain you've got the perfect opening line to get her attention. Hi. Hi there. Smooth. My name's Roger. I couldn't help but notice you were using the bathroom. Not a great start. Quick, try something else. You were in there for a while. I'm Roger Wilco. Oh, not the Roger Wilco. Oh, yes. You're the best engineer at Xenotech, maybe even the whole planet. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Oh, good God. A lot of women don't expect that. My name is Pearl. I'm not from around here. I am definitely not a secret agent. Actually, I came to this planet to find you. Wow. Wow. I'm working on something top secret, but I'm stuck. It's the kind of problem only the best engineer on the planet could solve for me. Oh, hey, I'm the best engineer on the planet? Oh my God, you're right. How about I help you out? Oh, Roger, do you really mean it? Oh, good God. She's gonna kidnap him. Oh, absolutely. Don't go out there, you're gonna be killed. Follow me, I'll take you to my space lab. You throw your wristband on the table. It's useless without codes anyway. Her name could be Jaundice, yes. Wait, are we going off planet? Oh yes, on the other side of the sun. Or into the sun. I've got a shuttle waiting for us around the corner. Oh, you gullible little fuck. Are you ready for an adventure, Roger Wilco? A tiny voice nags at you. Wasn't this a bit convenient? How did she know who... Well, you look at Pearl and she smiles at you. The voice melts away as the shuttle flies off. Guess we're a complete fucking idiot. Guess we're not going to work. You've watched dozens of space travel shows in your tiny apartment, but you've never actually left the planet before. It's very dithered. Yeah, hours pass. No conversation happens whatsoever. Check your fingernails to see if they've grown enough in the last 10 minutes to chew on. Nope. Are there any more magazines to read? No, you read it already. We're almost there. Only 6 more hours. Space travel. Just 6 hours later, Pearl turns the ship. We're here! Do they just sit in silence? My space lab. The Tamerlane. Initiating docking Someone went to absolute town on these graphics, by the way. Holy shit. You hear a worrying thud up on the roof, followed by a series of not much less worrying clicks and smaller thuds. The docking procedure must be complete, or you've died. Pearl unbuckles and nimbly climbs up the ladder of the docking module. See you in the fun room. This is the first time you've heard of the fun room. The fun room sounds promising. You scramble through the hatch. The fun room's not going to be fun at all, is it? Well, why is this even an interactive? So when I see a screen like this, I go, okay, we need to do something on this screen before we go any further. We definitely. Yeah, you missed the part about the fun. Okay. But I'm just going to play dumb. Go on. You reach the airlock and enter the main module of Pearl's Space Lab. She went away. It's a nice little space lab. Bit cold, though. You look around for the fun room. The door to the engine room. Generic space station panel. Stargazing. Keycard lock. Okay, that's a little ominous, I feel. Maybe the fun room is down here somewhere. Roger. To the west of you. Okay, well. Hello? You suddenly materialized in thin air. You find Pearl impatiently waiting for you in the engine room. I didn't know the engine room was the fun room, but is this the fun room? This is the engine room. The fun part will be you solving my problem for me. As you can see, this entire lab is running on a single octalithium crystal. Thank you. I had to read that 4 times before. An octalithium crystal. Oh, those are the rarest crystals in the galaxy. I thought there weren't any left. There aren't. I used up 3 of them last week, and now this one is dying too. I can't understand it. How many of the galaxy's rarest crystals do you have? 1. Were you not paying attention? Not enough. Look at the readout on the left-hand monitor. Look how quickly its power's draining. What's that readout on the right-hand monitor, you ask, pointing nimbly with your finger. Don't look at that. Well, it looks like a readout showing the sun's core cooling. Isn't there a stupid rumor going around that the sun is dying? That's just a stupid rumor. Those deviations are well within normal parameters. Is she like the Space Quest equivalent of a flat earther, anti-vax or something? Oh, and is that a Pornhub? What's not normal is this crystal. I had to do a lot to find this crystal, and now that it's dying, I need to know why. I want to hear more about what you had to do to find the crystal. I need this crystal. It is the only way to cool the sun's normal parameters. Yeah. It's the last crystal of its kind, Roger, and you're our last hope. Can you find out why it's losing power? Maybe because you're hooking it up to some shit you have no idea what does. That is a lot of dithering, I have to say. She gives you a look that immediately floods your brains with hormones. I'm your man, you say manfully, scratching your manful chin. You look off into the manful distance. Good, I'm counting on you. Bye. The hormones drain rapidly out of your brain, looking for somewhere safe to hide. What have they gotten you into this time? Well then. Let's just rummage through her shit and see what we find. Oh, hello. An open wooden box sits on the shelf. And a large box at the bottom. Well, let's just rummage through everything. A stick made of hard rubber. An ORAD on a stick, minus the ORAD. Well, now you're speaking my language. 4 gas tanks, and yes, this is the 3rd one. Oh, getting smarmy on us, aren't we? What is this? A thermostat, and this little panel is a ventilation shaft. Can we do something? No? Probably the last one in the galaxy. It's currently the sole power source of the space lab you're standing in. So when it dies, everything just goes... Cool. It's also being used to power something else down, but the readouts are a little vague on what. The right-hand display seems to show that the temperature of the sun is dropping, but most of the data is being redacted as fast as it can appear, so it's hard to read. And what's this little pizza thing? A fur-covered stool. Nothing to see here. Keep moving. Can't talk to them? No? Did we just pick up the crystal? No, it's powering the space lab you're standing in. The one currently providing you with gravity and oxygen. Let's just have a tank. You inhale excuse me. You inhale a fruity bouquet of anthrax, ricin, and cyanide. Its buttery floral notes amuse your palate and then instantly kill you. Why did she keep that around? You really should label these stupid things. Let's try the second tank. You can't hear or smell anything. This tank must be empty. Third tank. Hissing sound. Fourth tank. And just as you expected, instant death. Why did I expect that? Okay, so we must inhale all the tanks. We can leave, surely, right? Okay, so we know the third tank hisses and the second tank is empty. What the? The door doesn't open! Oh, more escape room. Did you solve my energy problem? Not yet. Oh. Got a bigger problem, the door won't open. Yes, that's because I locked you. Probably a malfunction in the motion sensor. I'm an idiot. But look on the bright side. Now you can focus on fixing whatever's draining my crystal without getting distracted by other rooms or going to the bathroom. Well, that's mighty nice of her. How about opening the valve first? Okay. Hissy hissy. Sticky sticky. You touch the valve of the gas tank with your auritless stick. To the complete surprise of literally no one, nothing happens. What did you expect? I honestly don't know what I was expecting. This does nothing. I honestly didn't know what I was expecting. Kaboom! Everything on the space station bands together as a team and blows up at once. Not wanting to be left out of the fun, you explode too. Go team. Nothing to see here, keep moving. Oh! You rub the hard rubber stick on the ugly fur of the chair. Your rubber stick is now electrostatically charged. Temp save, because that's gonna get us in trouble, isn't it? Let me shove this in the crystal. Well, this is probably not a good idea. In fact, I have a feeling it might blow up, but give it a shot. Would you look at that? Your electrostatically charged stick discharges with a spark and ignites the gas. Moments later, the thermostat turns on. The thermostat reaches the heat signature of the open flame and opens the vent to cool the room. And we leave. You crawl into the ventilation shaft. It's so narrow you can't even turn around. Oh boy, that's not good, no. You slowly feel your way forward in the dark. The shaft leads upwards until you finally reach some light. Good times! Can we have some wire, please? Through a chain of events you're still a little iffy on, you're crawling through a cramped ventilation shaft deep in the recesses of a space lab orbiting Xenon's sun. Nice work! Anything we can have? Wires are bolted to the wall. Well, obviously this is gonna kill us, so... Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Well, that was fun. Okay. Temp. Maybe we missed something, so we can always go back. Is that a mirror? It's a small airlock used for waste disposal. Instead of having a garbage pile up in the corner, you can have it float by your window. Definitely need to go see what the hell. Roger, is that you? Yes. Hi. Don't worry, I'm safe. Because I accidentally got locked in the engine room, and you said you were gonna do everything you could to get me out. I managed to escape through an air vent, and I figured you'd be frantic by now trying to get me out, so you didn't find out what's draining the crystal? Well, no. Mostly crawling through in the air vent so far. Anyway, just dropped by to tell you to stop blaming yourself and crying hysterically and pounding on your tear-stained keyboard trying to get me out of the engine room, because I am out of the engine room. And now focusing all my attention, like a laser, on finding out what's draining your crystal. Oh, Roger, thank you. She is so on the level, it's insane. Well, a panel fell off the wall and then jammed itself against the handle of the engine room door. Oh, that's peculiar. Just an innocent accident. Ta-da! Unjammed door and a free sheet of steel. You slide the steel sheet into the cavernous recesses of your inventory pants. Let's, okay, there's some wires in there we might want to mess with at some point. We can go back to her ship. I'm going to keep temp saving because we are going to need it. What is in the emergency tool thing? A pipe cutter. It can cut through anything as long as it's pipe shaped. Let's just mess with something. Nothing happens. Press another button. Nothing insists on continuing to happen. You're halfway through pressing every button on the console, amazed at how easy piloting a ship turned out to be when it dawns at you that Pearl has locked the ship down. Alright. Off we go then. Yes. Leave. Thank you. I'm sure the open flame on the tank filled with flammable gas will be fine. Yeah, I'm sure too. It's not like we're going to cause a huge backdraft or anything. The base of the panel spilling out to the floor is a pile of blue crumbs, which I will have. You couldn't just stick your hands into a panel full of exposed electrical wiring. Temp saving again. Actually, it occurs to me that my temp save is... Oh no, I saved in the vents. Okay, good. Because I thought my temp save was right back at the start of the whole sequence. Art on a stick. I want crumbs. You should give me crumbs. This is not the tool for the job. Spilling out onto the floor is a pile of blue crumbs. What's this then? Okay, it's a key card lock. The card reader next to the door is a good indication as to why. What's behind the panel? Nothing. What's behind... Ooh, important sounding gears. No. Alright, let's go back inside. We should probably turn this... What the hell is that? A weird-looking little creature looks up guiltily from its perch, snacking on the crystal. It must feed on energy. Something as powerful as an octolithium crystal would be an all-day buffet. Well, hi there. It must be responsible for the powertrain. Wow, that was an easy mystery. But how are you going to catch it? Also, turning this off is not an option, but, I guess we're capturing rodents now. The energy eater flies down the ventilation shaft. Right into a dead end. You got it trapped. Or not. The little alien scoots easily onto the spinning fan blades. Can we actually go past the trapdoor now? No. Well then. Maybe we can use our steel sheet on the trapdoor. You throw it down the ventilation shaft. It bounces off a pipe and plops back into your inventory pants. Oh, we use this to put across the trapdoor so we can crawl past it. King's Quest 4 style. Here we go. Nice. No points for that. Definitely gonna get killed. With lightning cat-like reflexes, you race past the spinning blades to the other side. Really? At least your head does. Had me for a second there. Roger would indeed look cool spewing through the propellers. Of all the places to put your stupid head, you jammed it in fan blades. Nice. Alright. Stick this. It's a rubber stick. You're gonna need something more sturdy. Leave the panel where it is. Well, that's not good. This thing? It's just a cheap disposable pipe cutter. This thing? Yeah, I was just gonna say. Any pipes here of some description? I'm starting to think this screen is just decorative. I mean, we can just start waving this thing around, I guess. What? The pipe cutter slices through the pipe-shaped metal rung like a... Okay. You're now the proudest owner of a length of hardened steel. Excellent. Well, that was easy. Slam and dunk. Within milliseconds, the blades and rung are a pile of useless twisted shards on the floor of the shaft. Nice work. Your arm vibrates with the impact, but it was worth it. The path is now free. And everything is about to explode. This time it's definitely trapped. There's no other way out. It immediately finds a way out. Well, great. If you don't catch this thing, it's going to drain Pearl's energy crystal down to nothing. What's this? It's a dusty card that probably opens the keycard door. Roger is an absolute hazard, yes. Pluck the dusty keycard free from the nest of wires. Can't come out through this way, can I? Not even Hermes, the reigning limbo champion, would stand a chance. Thank you for the Futurama reference. What is Roger's knee doing? That's a hell of an animation. Tap save again. Oh, you rotten hotspot bastard. Startled, you jump out of the way. Gonna get you, you. And off it fucks. Alright. Janitor's closet. Why would you lock a janitor's closet? For some reason, it makes you feel like taking a quick nap. We put metal box in here, do a trap liddy thing. Yes, it's empty. I want it. I want to trap the little fucker. So that was not what we were supposed to do. What else we got? Do we tell Pearl? Hi. For a moment I thought I saw a shooting star. Space? Don't you need an atmosphere for that? I love shooting stars. Where I come from, they say a shooting star at night means a cold morning. What an odd thing to say. What a sweet thing to say. I think you might need an atmosphere, though. Can't wait to see one. It occurs to you, you're not so much having a conversation with Pearl as having one beside her. But now I can walk around in here. Cool. I'll have a look in your shit. Also, there's something on the table-y thing there. You open the top drawer. Ooh. Handful of lights. What else we got? A tiny shard of energy crystal. Wait, it's fully charged. Too bad it's so small. Ah. Bait. Don't take that. I'm using its energy signatures to see if maybe somehow there might be one last crystal still out there somewhere. Oh, now she perks up. Okay, so what the fuck is this? Emergency lights. If this were a Lisa Sue Larry fan game, you'd be reading a sex-based double entendre right now and chuckling politely. Chuckling politely your ass off. Okay, did she actually do anything? I think I figured out why your energy crystal's losing so much energy. I keep seeing this little monster that... Roger, I knew I could counter you. You fixed my crystal. Well, not fixed. I've isolated the problem. But you didn't fix the crystal. Fixing, almost fixed, basically done, any minute now. Well, I guess I'd better not keep you. I'm getting the distinct sensation that Pearl might not be on the level. We don't need any of this shit, right? Can't hurt to search them thoroughly. Is this a death? Are we gonna die? Ouch! You pry your right finger in some kind of pest trap. At least you got a pest trap out of it. Hey! Yeah, we might need that. Stick that in there. Might need to bait the trap first with... the thing that she has in here, yes. Can't just steal it away, can I? Give it to me. But I need it. Maybe we do something inside her room that makes her, She said she wanted to see a shooting star, right? Oh, she said she wanted to see a shooting Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Hang on. Hang on. We chuck it in the airlock and then off it goes. Click on emergency light, drop it in the and send it into space. Your emergency light is now floating in space, past her window. Looks like a shooting star. A shooting star! Yay! Grabby, grabby. While Pearl's distracted by your DIY shooting star, you grab the shard, and off we goddamn scoot. What was the other thing? What was the red thing? Looks like someone's taking the crystal shard. Oh, it's just a pedestal for the crystal shard. Fair enough. Fair enough. Crystal shard goes in here. Perfect little snack. Good hunting. Bruce Flicks, what have you missed? Bunch of shit. Now it's time to give it some privacy. You walk over to the closet to hide and wait, but you can already hear scurrying from the exposed panel. And then you hear a highly welcome sound. Also that. Gotcha, you little bastard, you yell. You did it! Pearl is very confused. The trap and its victim are a bit of a mess. You need something to collect the dead alien with. Oh, you killed it. Eek. You lean over and spear the dead alien with your hard rubber stick. No, carry on. You've now got an energy eater on a stick. That's dead. Hey, Pearl, check this shit out. Just shove this in her face. You wrap it against... Wait, what? Okay, slate the dragon, time to get the girl. You thrust the dead energy eater on a stick into the air like a sword from a stone, your voice bursting with pride. Here's your culprit, you say. It's been gorging itself on your crystal. Roger, you did it! I'm actually quite surprised you did it. I did. Now that's nothing Now that's... Let me just try that again. Now that nothing's siphoning off the energy, your crystal just needs to recharge and... Roger? Crystals don't recharge. Say again? Probably not too happy. I am grateful you figured out what was draining my crystal, but it's still too late, and that was my last one. Roger, we need to find more. But there aren't any more anywhere in the whole galaxy, remember? No, it could just be a myth, but I've heard whispers hidden in an inhospitable desert planet at the farthest reaches of the galaxy. There is a last crystal. Sounds dangerous, you say seductively. Nobody who's traveled there has ever returned. Wait, that actually does sound dangerous. Please, Roger, she says with a look that melts your heart, hardens your resolve, and ignores the terror creeping up your spinal column. You're my only hope. Can I count on you? When did this turn into Final Fantasy? I don't know. My love. We are a flat-out idiot. Oh! Minutes later, after a long goodbye kiss... Oh, she dedicated herself to this. You find yourself back on Pearl's shuttle. Alone. Well, the kiss was more implied, but still, it seemed pretty clear the poor girl's fallen head over heels for you. So, what's one little death-defying adventure between lovebirds? You'll fly over this desert planet, kick over a few rocks, find her a handful of crystals, be back before lunch. For an actual kiss. Interesting how she doesn't come with you. You spend the next few days thinking about Pearl. Her eyes, her lips, her smile, her oddly detached demeanor, her suspiciously cold rooms, her obsession with crystals, her almost total lack of concern for your safety. Her laugh, her touch, her figure. You sigh, lovesick. Pearl. Good fucking lord, the graphics. I am into this shit. Wow, you approach the quasoroid of Sector QQ and scan the area for a planet fitting Pearl's description. Breathable atmosphere and a temperature that can sustain human life, even just barely. The board computer returns with only one result. Corona! Soon you reach the desert planet, start the final descent, and crash straight into it. And look for a good landing spot. Her dithered yellowed skin, her perfect flat rock in an uninhabited area. The complication-free landing lifts your mood. You've got a good feeling about this adventure. You snap the wristband of your spacious yet flattering pair of point-click brand inventory pants for the adventurer who takes everything. They're about to get filled with a bunch of random crap. You even ditched some items before you left to free up room. You decided to keep the ring, though. That's for Pearl. When the moment's right. Ooh, nifty. Well, I think this is as good a place as any to pack it in for today. We're off to a new adventure. Corona time. And, well, I'm enjoying this. So, obviously, we're going to have to play more of this. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, thanks, Viper! Thanks. There are those commands as well, yes. Actually, we haven't had a good cyborg in a while. Where is he? There he is. Lovely time. So, anyway, have a good one. See you around the Chrome stream. Oh, where's my thing? There it is. Bye.